What is going on, everyone? And I am back with another live reaction video. Last month I did a live reaction video for the PlayStation 5 reveal event, and some of you guys actually enjoyed me doing that kind of video. I've never really done that kind of video before. Usually I would watch these kind of events and then I would jot down some notes and then I would give you my thoughts in like a quick summary format. But I figured, you know what, it might be cool to actually watch the show and then give you my live reactions to everything. And some of you guys enjoyed that, so I figured I would do it again for the Xbox event today. Now, I'm coming into this show clear-headed with an open mind because I purposely avoided social media today, so I have no idea what happened on this show. And all I'm going to say is, it's time for Microsoft to put up or shut up. This is their big moment. Sony had their event, and now it's time for Microsoft to respond. I really hope they don't blow it. All they have to do is just show me something exciting. Just something. And I would consider this a success. But we'll have to wait and see. Now, before I start the video here, I just would like to give you guys a little bit of a warning. When I made my PlayStation 5 video, my live reaction video, it got content ID'd. It was some type of music that was in the video. And you know what? I don't really care about that stuff. This channel's never going to be monetized. I don't really care about that. I make videos for fun. The problem with that is that the video got blocked worldwide, which is crazy. It's just what's going on with YouTube right now with this content ID stuff is just insane. So there was a feature that let me mute that specific part of the video. So I don't know what you guys actually saw in that video. I don't know what part of the video is actually muted, but I'm just giving you a warning that the same thing could happen here. I don't know how bad it sounds, but it's just, that's the way it has to be, unfortunately, in these days of YouTube. So I'm just giving you that warning if you happen to be watching this when that actually happens. So, alright, without further ado, let's get the show on the road. Oh, screaming. Sound like a child screaming. We got a fancy countdown. Hopefully the sound's okay. Xbox Game Showcase. Okay, let's go Xbox. Let's see some games. Let's see those games. I'm going to go out on a limb and assume this is going to be Halo Infinite.
Exosuit is now complete.
Yep, that's Halo. There's the arm.
Even though this technology will save humanity,
We can rebuild him. We can make him stronger. Stronger than ever.
I must remind myself. Liquid crystal cannot rise on its own. Titanium alloy cannot prevail in the face of extinction. Armor cannot hope.
117.
It all means nothing until you step inside.
Become Become Master Chief? Become someone else? Wonder what that means. Yep, Halo Infinite. Ooh, press the button to start the demo. Are we actually going to see some gameplay? Are we going to see some gameplay? Okay, let's do this.
Already? I must be,
May 20th, 2560. Well, we are all long dead by then. Long dead.
This is death.
By this point, there are textbooks on the year 2020.
No.
One of the worst years in mankind.
This isn't happening. I'm going to have to make an emergency landing. Hold on, Chief. No. No.
Yeah, that face doesn't look
Stand
next gen, really.
Who you are. Breathe. No. You don't get to tell me what to do. You don't get to tell me anything. We're...
Buddy, you're talking to Master Chief. Master Chief can fuck you up easily.
You'll be safe here.
Oh, I'll be safe. Safe?
You have no idea who you're talking to,
I
buddy.
haven't been safe since I found you. I found you, remember? You were out there on your own, and you'd still be out there if it wasn't for me. I thought
Punch
I
him
was
in the
going
damn
home.
face, please.
There won't be a home if we don't stop the Banished.
You keep saying that. We're outgunned, outnumbered. I know I saw condors over there. I'm going to dig through them and find one with the working sleep space drive. And when you're done with this war, we'll get away from here. Far away.
Wait here.
Oh, please. Let me see what I can find.
Cannons first. When I get back, we can look. Together.
Okay, big guy.
God, just punch him in the damn face, please. The guy has a punchable face. Here we go, some gameplay. Okay. Looks decent. Doesn't look next gen. It looks like current gen. That's nice. Lighting's not bad. But like I said, doesn't really look next gen. Looks like it could be current gen. Getting in the Warhog. My brother loves driving the Warhogs. That's what we used to do all the time when we played Halo back in the day. He would drive the Warhog and I'd be in the gunner turret and I would almost always get sniped, or he would drive us off the cliff. Because that's my brother. Oh, is this open world? Whoa, we got open world Halo. Interesting. Not sure how that's going to work in the long run. Not sure how I feel about that. There's the grunts. Grunts are always hilarious, and it's always fun killing grunts. Yeah, whoever's playing really isn't doing a good job. Ooh, that's a new gun. Yeah, you definitely won't be doing that on legendary difficulty, that's for damn sure. Ooh, was that a grappling hook? I don't know why Master Chief needs a grappling hook. I know that'll make Chris Raygun happy. He's a huge Halo fan and he loves grappling hooks. Whoa, did you see that in the background? There was popping. What the fuck? Oh no, Microsoft, no. Why would you show that? No, I hope some of you saw that in the background right there. There's pop-in effects. What? This is supposed to be next gen. Why are there pop-in effects? Oh, a jackal. So we have all the same enemies from the previous games. I'll be honest, so far it's just feels like any other Halo game. Doesn't really look that much different from Halo 5. I mean, except the grappling hook right there, that's different. Although you could, Master Chief's got thrusters. I mean, I don't know why you couldn't just have him have like a jetpack or something. That gun, that's not a long-range gun. Whoever's playing this doesn't understand Halo. That's not a long-range weapon. I forgot what it was called. I think it's called a Mauler, I think. Yeah, Maulers are close-range weapon. Yeah, this guy's, whoever's playing this definitely playing on easy. This is definitely easy difficulty. You will not do this on Legendary. You've gotten destroyed already. Come on, pick up the plasma pistol. Let's do the noob combo. I wonder how many people watching know about the noob combo from way back in the day. Good old noob combo.
Lost this war months ago. Your people are broken, scattered, hunted, defeated by me. I wish I could tell you it was difficult, but it wasn't. We are one step ahead, always. The ring is already under our control.
Something real quick.
Soon, the auditorium as well. The Harbinger and the Banished share the same goal. We fight together to honor the will of Atriox. But without challenge, I grew weary, lost, alone. But here you now stand. This is my last fight. A true test of legends. Our story will outlive us both. Set a fire in your heart, Spartan. Bare your fangs. Fight hard. Die well.
Alright. Well, there was Halo Infinite, and it comes out on the launch day for the Series X. It didn't look that much different from the last one, to be honest.
We hope you enjoyed your first look at Halo Infinite's campaign. I'm incredibly proud of the team at 343, and we're thrilled to share a hint of the epic battles that await you on the next chapter of Master Chief's journey. This is the most ambitious campaign we've ever created at 343. For the first time, players will have the freedom to explore a mysterious new Halo ring that's several times larger than our last two Halo games combined. Halo Infinite has been built from the ground up to take full advantage of Xbox Series X. Bigger battles, epic vistas, more complex visual effects,
pop-ins
displayed with 10 times the processing power per pixel of Halo 5. This will be running at a flawless 60 frames per second and will allow us to bring the Halo ring to life in ways that have never been possible before. We look forward to sharing even more about Halo Infinite in the coming months, including the first look at multiplayer. And now, please
only a few
enjoy a
months
glimpse
away from launch,
what others in
dude.
the Xbox Game Studios family have been working on.
world premiere.
Oh, there's that voice. There's that voice that Xbox always uses. Exclusive. Launch exclusive. Oh, what's this? What's this? Gonna be Xbox's version of The Last of Us? This is a hunting simulator game? Well, we got a black female protagonist, so that should please the SJWs, but never mind. They never get pleased about anything. Yes, that's smart. Let's just touch the blood of an animal. What the hell? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Another State of Decay game. Oh my god. This mediocre zombie franchise. Oh my god. Why are you bringing
Welcome
it back?
everyone to the Xbox
Oh,
Game
there he
Showcase.
is.
Today, we're showing games
Mr.
from 9
Flip-Flop
of our 15
himself.
Xbox game studios, including unveils of 5 new first-party games. What you will see today is how Xbox game studios are harnessing their passions to bring their dreams to life.
Passion.
We believe that how you find and play your
Passion.
games is as important as the device you play them on. Xbox Game Pass is the best way to discover and play, and we want you to be able to experience as many great games as possible. So Game Pass members, you can play every game you see today from your
course.
subscription or free to play. These games will look and play best on Xbox Series X, delivering unmatched fidelity, performance, precision, and immersion. And we've designed the most consistently powerful next-generation console. And we've built state-of-the-art platform technology to allow
Thought you guys
every
did that a few years
developer
ago
to
with
realize
the
their
Xbox
vision.
One X.
One studio that has always pushed the
That didn't
limits of our
last long.
hardware is Turn 10. And they're early in development
God, here
on the
we go.
next FORZA Motorsport.
Another Forza game.
Xbox Series X is bringing them closer to their dream of unprecedented
Halo
realism
Gears and Forza.
with ray
Halo
tracing
Gears and Forza.
native 4K resolution, all at 60 frames per second. The trailer you're about to see was captured completely in-engine.
Which means we're not going to see
premiere.
gameplay. That's what that means. Oh boy. Nah, I don't really care about racing games, so... Yeah, I'm out of this one. Don't really care. But for the people that do care, more power to you. Can't speak today. CGI trailers, yeah! You know, the sad thing is that this is the one game where you shouldn't have to do a CGI trailer. I see the product placement in the background for WeatherTech mats, which, by the way, I have a couple in my car. They're actually really good car mats. Highly recommended. No gameplay. Yay! Oh, how the mighty have fallen, Rare. You were once my favorite developer of all time. How the mighty have fallen. What the hell have they got you doing now? It can't be another Banjo-Kazooie game. Because God forbid you do something that the people actually want.
But only a few.
What the hell is this?
Feel it. It is found in the smallest moments.
What the fuck is this?
In every step of a perilous journey. In the
This doesn't
symmetry
even
of
look like a
ritual.
rare game.
In the bonds we share.
See, for all the faults that Sea of Thieves have,
Of stillness.
or had, at least you could still tell that was a rare game. This doesn't even look like a rare game.
It teaches us to look beyond the expected. To be a light in dark places. To seek answers. And to stand watch over our world. Our world has a rhythm. We all sense it. But only a few truly feel it.
Okay, that was interesting. Maybe it could be fun. Have to see some gameplay.
Everwild will give to you a magical and untamed natural world for you to explore and to just truly lose yourself in. It's a place to be eternal. And Eternal has the gift to sense and feel how magic flows through nature and connects every living thing. The team here at Rare are so excited to be working on something like Everwild, and I hope you're excited too. But I just want to take this opportunity to say a massive, massive thank you to everyone who's shown their support and love, and for the incredible, awesome, positive community that's already growing around this game. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. I don't know how there could have been a community surrounding that game when this was the world premiere of that game.
A flood of memories.
Love you, Mom.
You seeing what I'm seeing?
Mom?
Allison?
Yeah.
What is this? Life is Strange 3?
It doesn't matter that they don't believe us.
We all believed that what happened that night was self-defense. But we couldn't be sure.
It doesn't matter that they kept us apart.
Brother, sister, we look out for each other.
It doesn't matter that finding the truth feels impossible.
We're all done with fairy tales.
The only thing that matters.
Did you see that mouth animation?
You're
Oh my god.
brother. And the only way to move forward is to keep looking back.
We've been getting these visions whenever we see or hear something really emotional. Everything we thought we knew about Marianne just got thrown out the window.
She loved you. She attacked you. We both saw it.
I thought coming here would be closing a chapter of our lives.
God, that mouth animation is terrible. It's not next gen, it's not even this gen.
Nothing good comes from stirring up old memories.
We don't really have a choice about that.
There's always a choice, son.
I can't do this. Stop!
Oh, it's an episodic game. Alright, whatever. Next. Oh.
Hey everyone, my name is Gennady. I'm the co-founder and director of technology at Moon Studios. Today, we're very excited to tell you that we're working on a very, very special version of Ori and the Will of the Wisps, specifically for Xbox Series X. We're now at a time where we can reach
re-releasing
fidelity
games
and frame rates previously absolutely impossible on any console. An already gorgeous game like Ori can now run at 120 Hz refresh rate in full 4K HDR in its highest quality, delivering unprecedented game feel with
the game only came out a few months ago. Why don't you just hold it off?
Sharp image and low input latency, which is just so important for the tight and precise platforming.
Could have been that important since you released it a few months ago.
We can also boost the immersion in different spaces in our world by using premium audio tech that we previously just could not simulate in real time. And with all of this crazy hardware power, we can give our players more options with how they want to play our game. We can't wait for all of you to experience this very special version of Ori coming to Xbox Series X with smart delivery later this year.
Oh, but wait a minute. I thought Phil Spencer said that he wasn't going to lock games down to one system, but now we have an Xbox Series X exclusive game. Or, quote, exclusive. Interesting. And they're going to resell the game. Nice. Ah, here we go, Outer Worlds.
The furthest reaches of the universe.
I love Outer
the biggest
Worlds.
mystery in the galaxy.
An abandoned research facility, and now shady corporate intrigue.
Marvel of the Gorgon asteroid. A sordid stopover, full of salacious secrets and scandalous strangers.
Greetings, attractive patron. You are looking downright unlawful today.
With the right kind of case,
They wanted us to develop a miracle drug.
can put you on the wrong side of a gun. Or sword. Or this thing. Thrills.
Oh, is this going to be a new expansion? This looks like a new expansion.
Intrigue.
A word of advice before you go, Captain? Trust no one.
What will you find on Gorgon?
This unit cannot bring you any drinks in its current state.
Cool. I'll definitely be checking that out on my PlayStation 4. Thanks, Microsoft. Oh, God.
If you're waiting
Not this game.
for the biggest game of the year,
Biggest game.
then wait for Cyberpunk.
What the?
But if you're ready for the smallest, we've
Oh,
got
God.
you covered.
Got some nerve. You got some nerve making that comment.
From Obsidian Entertainment, the makers of games that are nothing like this one.
Well, that's for damn sure. There's a giant stink bug. Oh my god.
Strive together to thrive
I hate stink
together.
bugs. I really,
Or
really hate
just
stink
feed your
bugs.
friend to the spiders and go solo.
Yes, I hope that spider eats every one of those children. Alright, that was cool. Battletoads reference. That was pretty cool. It's just funny to see Microsoft is all they seem to be interested in is making these kiddie artsy games. I guess Phil Spencer really wants to try to impress Anita
We're dedicated to
Sarkeesian.
pushing narrative and role-playing games. It's something we do every day when we come to the office, and we can't wait for you to play our next great adventure, Peril on Gorgon. It's the first of 2 planned story expansion packs for the Outer Worlds. that we're
Ooh,
putting together
2!
with our friends
Nice.
From the private division. Now, it's also important that we
Nice.
continue to evolve how we tell stories in games, and Grounded is the perfect example of that. The team has been working for the last 2 years on how to tell an Obsidian story within a survival game. Now, what's great is that you're going to be able to
Except
play the
you
game
guys
July
make
28th
RPGs,
on
not
Xbox
survival
Game Preview
games.
and on Steam Early Access. We want to hear from you, and we want to continue to build Grounded together. Oh yeah, if you've been wondering, we have been working on that next big Obsidian RPG. Check this out.
Ooh.
World premiere.
Okay, here we go. This could be cool.
We have always known war. It forged our empire. Turned heroes into queens and kings. And decimated our foes. Now our oaths are lost. Forsaken.
Oh wow, that looks like the Dark Souls bonfire.
Our sins have borne.
This looks like Skyrim.
Is an oath worth the weight of a crown?
Is Bethesda already outclass? I mean, Obsidian already outclassed Bethesda for Outer Worlds by being better than Fallout. Now they're gonna go after Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Actually, looks like it could be pretty cool. I have to see some gameplay though.
Avowed is an expansive first-person RPG set in the fantasy world of Eora. When Obsidian Entertainment joined,
why did he change his name?
They told us that this
if I was him, I would have changed my name.
Is the one they want to make. As creators of critically acclaimed RPGs, this is Obsidian at their best, and it is being built from the ground up to take full advantage of the power of Xbox Series X. At Xbox Game Studios, we also work with independent developers, always with the goal of empowering them to bring their ideas to life. I'm excited to announce our work with Interior Night, a new studio led by some of the most talented storytellers in our industry. Let's meet Caroline Marshall, studio head of Interior Night, to debut their original game.
Bonjour, I'm Caroline from Interior Night. Our team is really passionate about interactive storytelling because when you play a story, you step into the character's shoes. You get to experience their fears, their hopes, their conflicts firsthand. And in the process, you learn more about yourself. And this is quite powerful. Our first game spans 30 years in the American Southwest. It's a story about family, resilience, and sacrifice. But most of all, it's about how you will shape the fate of real, flawed people trying to find their way in a world they don't fit in. I hope you enjoyed the trailer.
World premiere.
Okay, I wonder what this is gonna be.
Fortune, fortune, smile and fade.
Oh god, another cel-shaded game.
I need you now, cannot wait, but when I look, you're not around.
We were on our way to start a new life that summer. For our family, it was just a stopover.
For mine, it was the end of the road.
On the ground, now!
The sun went down on all of us that day. Was it fate? Coincidence? No. It was a long-forgotten secret, buried in the dark.
All my life, I've been scared of the shadows. But now, I'm finally ready to step into the light. I got your letters.
Okay, once again, no gameplay. No idea what the game is or what it's about.
Here at Ninja Theory, we're hard at work on all of our projects, including Senua's Saga Hellblade 2.
Like Bleeding
which we
Edge,
announced
that
at the
failure.
Game Awards back in December. An incredible 3.5 million players have now experienced Senua's story in Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. We're excited to start giving you an
Mostly
insight
not on
into what
Xbox
comes next for our
platforms,
Celtic
by the way.
warrior. an experience that we'll be building in Unreal Engine 5 for Xbox Series X and PC. I'm happy to reveal today that Senua's Saga will be set in the beautiful country of Iceland. And you can find out more about our location scouting and how we've discovered the history of our setting in a brand new behind-the-scenes development diary, which you can view straight after the show on the Ninja Theory YouTube channel. It's been so touching to see the impact that Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice has had on so many players, and we're incredibly thankful to all of the fans that have been part of Senua's story so far. And we're excited for you to be part of our development journey from here on out.
Wow, you couldn't even show some gameplay of Hellblade. Oh no. Oh god, fuck Tim Schafer.
Want to say hi to Peter? He's on the line.
What?
Here.
Peter? He's been sitting there the whole time? Hey, who wrote the song?
Oh, poor Jack Black.
Oh, Peter. Fantastic work. Love the song.
Very much.
It's gonna be fun to sing it. Now it's time to rock. Shall we start rocking?
Brutal Legend was a cool game. That was before Tim Schafer went full SJW and completely ruined his self-image.
Got a visitor. I hope you don't mind pop-ins.
Well, at least he's not asking for people to fund this game like he did for all his other recent games.
Shh. It's a quiet place.
Lost alone, neither skin nor bone. Just a thought is all I've got. Now my cover's blown. At the bottom of a lake, a frozen feeling. When my friends pulled me back up, I started
So I never played the first Psychonauts, so don't really know much about this series. But a lot of people like the first Psychonauts, so hopefully they'll like this one. I mean, if Jack Black is working with Tim Schafer again, I don't know why they can't make Brutal Legend 2. I'd be interested in that, actually.
Senses are the magic keys. They fill the holes I've had. Unlocking all my memories.
God, I could imagine somebody who's really high would be out of their mind playing this game. Or maybe I'm currently high, and this is what I'm seeing. I don't know. It's all weird. Well, there's the underpowered PC known as Series X.
Experience the amazing games built by Xbox Game Studios, and there is just so much more for you to play on Xbox. We are partnering with thousands of creators, from the largest publishers to the smallest independent developers, to bring you the broadest variety of games ever. There is one developer in particular that is close to us, not just geographically, but in history too. I'm thrilled to announce that this fall, our friends at Bungie will bring Destiny 2 to Xbox Series X and Xbox Game Pass. If you are
that's not
one of
surprising.
the more than 10 million Game Pass subscribers, you also get
Because
access
Destiny
to
2 is also
all
coming to
current
PS5,
Destiny
so
2
that's not really a
expansions starting
surprise.
this September. For Game Pass Ultimate members, Destiny 2 will also be playable on mobile from the cloud.
Oh
Later
boy,
this
yeah, I
year,
definitely can't wait to
Bungie
play
will
games
also
through
release a
mobile
new version of
streaming on the
Destiny 2
cloud.
that is optimized for Xbox Series X. 4K resolution running at 60 frames per second.
Yeah, you
Here's
definitely
an
ain't gonna
all-new
get that
look
while
at Bungie's
streaming.
Destiny 2 Beyond Light.
I've seen terrible things born out in the darkness. Every moment brings them closer. It's time to step beyond the light.
Was almost every game reveal gonna be just a CGI fest? I mean, the only game so far to show gameplay was Halo Infinite. I mean, this isn't really technically gameplay, because it ain't gonna look like that when you actually play the game. Well, I guess it's cool for Destiny fans.
This is Destiny 2 that you can play any way you want thanks to Xbox Game Pass. Some of the world's most inspired developers are working on games for Xbox Series X, and we're just honored to be able to collaborate with them. Xbox Series X will empower both new and experienced creators to bring the future of games to life like never before. Unique perspectives, unexpected innovations, and fresh voices that demand to be heard and that we can't wait for you to discover. All of the games you're about to see are being built to launch exclusively on Xbox consoles. Thanks and enjoy.
I like how they said Xbox consoles.
World premiere.
Because they're all coming to PC too. Yep, there it is. There's their word. Console launch exclusive. Now, console launch exclusive could also mean it could come to PlayStation. Oh, another survival game, I guess. This reminds me of Fallout. Okay. Alien creature? Stalker 2. Honestly, I never even heard of the first Stalker, to be honest. Once again, no gameplay. Console launch. Here we go. There's another console launch exclusive. Please buy our system so you can play here first, and it'll go to other platforms later.
my Lord Inquisitor. I've reached a term of prime and begun our investigations. My recon squad has been sent into sub-level 6 of the Hive to determine the full extent of the unrest. I'll know more when they make it back.
Well, you know the guy with the messed up flashlight, he's going first. Whoa, that's a lot of zombies. A lot of zombies.
If they make it back.
Oh, another Warhammer. I never played any of the Warhammer games, so.
World premiere.
Console launch exclusive. There it is. Can easily telegraph it.
When you were born, something changed. My heart could not contain the miracle of this world and all that it creates. With every passing day, the winds might grow stronger and carry us away, but we will hold on.
Is this supposed to be a game? This is Tetris? Microsoft Tetris isn't exclusive. It's available on multiple platforms. You guys seriously trying to pass off Tetris as an exclusive? What's this like this? What is it like this? What was it? Tetris Effect? It came out on Switch, what was it, last year or the year before? Yeah, Tetris Effect. Okay, that's not an exclusive.
World premiere.
Because it was already on the Switch. There it is again, console launch exclusive. This is why I should spend $500.
Approaching orbit. Scans a no-go. Sure you want to drop here?
Oh yeah. Already lacing up my boots back here.
What we got? Another good-for-nothing space rock?
Whoa.
Another cartoony game.
Let me check.
Find anything good?
Vex, you're not gonna believe this. Ouch! What the?
I'll at least give Microsoft credit here that they don't do a lot of platformers. At least we have a platformer here, it looks like. You know, you would think they would let Rare do platformers. You know, the company that was known for platformers. Gunk. That looks like it could be a decent platformer. I'll have to see more gameplay. I wasn't even going to say it that time. I've already said it enough. Moth got fucked up.
It all starts with a dead girl.
They hear voices in their head, like Randy Orton.
A forest. The moon. Scent of pines. And then the gunshot. Every story has two sides. A regular, rational one, but also a darker and deeper truth. Not unlike a nightmare. I can see both. Worse, I can live them.
The hell?
Hello? Anyone there? What is this place?
What is this, like some time travel game where you can just flip between timelines as yourself, just different ages? That's what that looks like. Yeah, that could be an intriguing concept. At least it's something different. I mean, there are some other games that have messed around with that. Like, I think Titanfall 2 had something like that for a little bit, but definitely not the entire game. This could be an intriguing concept. But once again, I'll have to see some gameplay. Oh, that was that Medium game. Oh yeah, I remember seeing that game. They didn't show this kind of stuff though, but that is an intriguing concept. I have to see some gameplay, which by the way we haven't seen a lot of. Haven't seen a lot of gameplay. Ooh, Sega game. Oh, Fantasy Star Online. I never played the other one, so. Once again, this isn't going to be an exclusive, so. Well, this looks like it could be fun for the people who are into this. Actually, now that I think about it, I did play a Phantasy Star game. It was on the 360, but I don't remember what it was called. But I played that for a little bit. I didn't really get into it. Oh god, the frame... Oh my god, the frame rate. God, the frame looked terrible in that clip.
Luis Torres, I've seen your future. Global risk is scared of the weapon you will become.
What was a Remedy game?
Destiny chose me to save this world. I will see it done.
Blacklist. We make our own path. We protect our own.
Can you protect me from fate?
Actually looks pretty cool. Looks okay. That reminds me, I still have to play Control one day.
Soon, the entire world will burn. All because of him.
That looks like it could be pretty cool.
Today, you saw 10 world premieres and 22 console launch exclusives. Game Pass members can play every game you have seen today from Xbox Game Studios and all of our partners in the subscription or free to play. This is just a peek at some of the new titles coming to Xbox Series X. And some of the games you already love and some you have yet to play will also be optimized for Xbox Series X. Games like Forza Horizon 4, Gears 5, and Sea of Thieves. You'll get the next-gen upgrades at no additional cost when they launch. You can expect a lineup of over 100 titles for Xbox Series X this holiday season. With Series X and Game Pass, Xbox is the place to play, and you are at the center
place to rent.
of everything we do. Now, you may have noticed we didn't get to visit all of our Xbox Game Studios today. That means we'll have more to share later this year. But until then, here's one more thing.
World premiere.
Oh, this isn't a console launch exclusive. So something different.
The world is filled with stories of legendary heroes and treacherous villains, of fantastical creatures and wondrous places where nature and
Whoa! Could this be a Fable game?
Not all stories have happy endings.
Oh! Oh, damn.
Yours has yet to
Oh, it's a Fable! They're making another Fable! That's cool. But that was it. Microsoft just pulled a Bethesda. When a couple years ago, Bethesda... Or was it last year at E3? I don't remember. But at the end of Bethesda's E3 conference, when they said, oh, we're making the next Elder Scrolls game. And that's it. That's what Microsoft just did there. But, you know, at least they're going to make a Fable game, so at least there's that. Yep, and all these games are going to be on Game Pass, which means they're not going to make a lot of money in sales. So, won't be helping the gaming industry that much. The world's most powerful console. You said that 3 years ago with the Xbox One X. Alright. That's it for that. Well, my final thoughts is that, well, they blew it. They had to hit a home run here. And they didn't do that. Now, was this bad? I can't say that it was bad. It wasn't bad. It's just it had to be a lot better than it was. This was supposed to be, they called it the Games Showcase, yet they barely showed gameplay. I mean, outside of Halo Infinite, they didn't really show a lot of gameplay of these games, or none at all. Me personally, I need to see gameplay. I need to see gameplay before getting super excited about a game. Like, take, for example, the Fable announcement at the end. Yes, it's cool that they're making a Fable game, but I'm not going to get super excited until I actually see the new Fable game. Because guess what? Fable has had some disappointing games. Fable 3 was extremely disappointing. Fable 2 was good. I never played the first Fable, but Fable 3 was really disappointing. So it's not like it's going to be automatically good just because it's Fable. And also it's a different studio working on it, so that we're going to see how well they do. But until then, I can't get excited. And that's what Microsoft doesn't seem to understand here. They could show all the CGI trailers all they want. People need to see how the games look and how the games perform before they get excited. Some of these games that were shown here, I don't even know what the hell they're supposed to be. I don't know what kind of game they're supposed to be. How the hell can I get excited for that? And then the big reveal, the one that people have been waiting for this whole time, Halo Infinite. I'm sorry, maybe it's just me, but that didn't look like next-gen Halo to me. It looked like Halo 5. It looked like Halo 5, but instead you have a grappling hook now. And of course, those pop-ins, they actually showed. They actually showed those pop-ins. Why would you show that? So, yeah, I'm not going to rant anymore because I can just go on and on. So, but anyway, my final thoughts is that they blew it. This needed to be a home run. It really wasn't. But I can't sit here and say that it was horrible. It wasn't horrible. But it needed to be a lot better. Really better. And it wasn't. So, alright. Let me know what you think down below. And hope you still like this format that I'm doing. So, alright. Till next time. Have a good one.